offense at the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the first down sack. Rudolph, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's taken on the 25. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason. Boy, a rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half time just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On the delay, Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Yeah.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just
yeah, at 20.
Actors back there making the
by myself as my squad's dead. But the 18 bomb, the last kill is 360 no scope.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. As the Buccaneers tack on to their
24-0. I'm winning.
Certainly played it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yeah.
And would you believe it? This
Now 26-0. Third with 2 minutes.
To extend their lead by 2.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kick goes outside the white lines. That's why the flag comes out.
Yes, and that was an error by the kicker, and it will give the offense great starting field position.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Rudolph. Open man here is Gentry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Smith right there defensively.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on.
No, this is just thinking that I was drafted before.
Their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
But on my team, in like person, I'm running back.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. And to give this time to the tailback. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 20. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 62 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown.
I believe like 36-0.
As his guys continue to pour it on. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point.
How do I check? Oh, I don't know.
It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I mean, yeah, I was running.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, I'm playing offline.
Rudolph now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dayon Buchanan. The blitz works to perfection as he gets
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a
because whenever I try to sign in, I don't have access to my emails, so it keeps sending nah. So I had to make a new like it's on my phone that I had broke, and I can't get to it unless if I buy a new phone and sync it through my iCloud. I mean, I do, but it's a busted LG because that was my first phone, and my parents don't trust me with a new one yet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down.
Nah.
Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I kept messing with my stepbrother, so wake him up so that we could play GTA, and he kept getting mad, and he threw my football water bottle at my phone. Like those little water bottles that you could squeeze. Nope, not at all.
And all that does is embolden a secondary.
I have no clue. But then he cries whenever I punch him inside the balls, like you break my phone. And I punch you inside the balls and you're gonna cry.
And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8.
Like the other day, I karate chopped him like right in the middle of it.
That's absolutely a great
because he had kicked me in my jaw.
Seems like every year
like you don't understand. Like I was on the couch playing the Xbox, and then he's over here laying down on the couch playing the PS4, and he's over here kicking me in my face because I said that he was gay, and then he gets mad whenever I hit him in the balls.
With this lead and the football, things obviously looking
I'm 13 and he's 11.
Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh no, my stepmom.
He's at the 40. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 92 yards.
Yeah, and out of all my cousins.
Guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the
30.
3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that
Not
he tries to
18.
negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Well, pretty much
Looking
19.
strong here in the 4th quarter. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
She would have had a basketball scholarship if it wasn't for me.
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want points.
They did.
I don't know where she was gonna go. She just told me that she was gonna get a basketball scholarship, but then I came along.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds.
I'd probably do it in college when I actually have a degree.
The kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now, 1st and 10 at the 45. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Throwing over the middle, It's incomplete.
They're protesting like not even like 30 minutes from where I live.
Sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Like if I have a job and there's a ride outside my store and I work for Icebox, I'm just knowing that I'm either getting booted or I'm going out of business.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. They haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he gets this away.
In fourth quarter was 4 minutes.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And this offense trotting back onto the field.
Yeah.
Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones.
Nah.
I guess it kind of goes
I'm not letting them get a chance because I want to get on a better team. I don't want the Buccaneers.
For the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get
everyone I've gone against, they probably at least scored once or haven't scored at all.
So that's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. On second down, it's Jones. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Jeez.
And brought down across the 50 to the 49.
I just ran through everyone and ran 137 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second.
I mean, if my progress saves during this game, then I will hop on Fortnite right now. But I don't think that it will save. Because I chose to play the full game, and it said, are you sure that you want to continue? Make sure that you have time to play throughout the full entire game or whatever, I don't know.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Pushing tacklers aside.
What is my lineman doing? He got right in front of me and almost got me tackled.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
I'm 27 right now.
Rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Yeah, only football though.
So now a 2-point
I mean, I've tried like soccer, basketball, and baseball. I just couldn't do it.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good.
I thought about it, but just the clothes I gotta wear during wrestling, nah, I don't.
There's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said,
I don't know why, but whenever I go to kick off, it just goes all the way to the left.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Oh.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick.
Oh.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I didn't. Irrespective. For me, it just says I have no comments. I mean, when I was trying to do something, I probably accidentally enabled something.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
For sure.
Draw play, and it's Snell. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
70, Indy.
Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. That's caught. The former USC Trojan, Xavier Grimble. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that.
What?
Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
That's what I'm about to do.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but
Because I need to score one time.
Nice. It's been a struggle. Extra point put through by Boswell as they make the score. Just a
I mostly like to run, not like pass or anything.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his
until
way
I get
one,
a
but
degree.
this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show.
Oh, I've played it since I was 6, but I took like a 4-year break. Honestly, I don't know what position I played when I was 6, but right now I'm a running back. Oh, yeah, running back.
20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got a lap here, and I really don't want to.
I don't play for my school. I play for like an outside team.
Not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter?
Because I have to. Well, I can play for my outside team and my school, but I just want to stick with one team.
The virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Like, I want to stick with the one team that I have right now because I paid $100 to get on the team.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Winston and the Bucs.
In between both.
They'll try and run with Ellington, fighting him off. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision.
I don't feel like playing like 30 minutes more, at least like 10, 30 more minutes. But I'm not trying to do all this progress just to have to redo it tomorrow.
Devin White in there to record the 2nd sack of his young
Nah.
NFL career. A big offensive
I think I'm done.
help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.